Now you guys are looking at me like, holy shit, is that the guy in the wheelchair from Family Guy? If he stood up? Yeah. He's up now? Yeah, I'm not in a wheelchair, but I actually do have a disability. I'm colorblind, which, it's not the worst thing in the world, but I don't see the world as vibrantly as you guys do, but there are some positives that I don't think most people are aware of. Like, I can't tell you right now how thankful I am that right now I am performing in a room of entirely black women. It's my dream, and you guys are making that a reality. And one white man here. Thank you, sir. It's good to be here in Santa Monica. It's good to be here. I like Santa Monica. My favorite part, honestly, are the homeless guys. They are, we've seen them. They're living legends, these guys. And I use living very loosely. It's right on the edge there. It's fun, but they're very enlightened. They're very beach homeless, very different than mainland homeless. I don't know if we know this. There is something about the combination of a sea breeze and a lethal dose of fentanyl that just makes for a fun group of fellas, I was here recently. I was just walking around, and I saw this homeless guy on the pier, and he was doing the typical, yeah, and you're like, well, okay, nice to meet you too, sir, And then he did the most self-aware thing I've ever seen a homeless guy do. He stopped, and he was like, wait, who am I? I'm like, we're all wondering, dude. Thank you. Yeah, but the beach homeless, very different. Like East Coast. I lived in Philadelphia very briefly. I don't know if we have any East Coasters here. Very different brand of homeless, Very different. There was this guy in Center City. He was completely naked. All he had was a JanSport backpack on, and he was sprinting down the street. And all these guys in suits were looking at him. They're like, what are you doing, man? And he goes, motherfucker, I'm late for class. And he just took off. I'm like, oh, that's what the meth was for. He was studying, poor guy. He's no places to be, Interesting times we're living in. Interesting times. Minnesota is burning, I guess. Every day it burns. I don't know. A place that's negative 27 degrees is constantly on fire. I don't know how that works, And I don't want to divide the room, but there's a lot going on in the world. There is. We've seen the ICE stuff, and I'm not going to tell you how to think about it, but obviously I think all of us can agree it's wild. None of us want the issues that are going on right now. And I got to be honest, I'm not perfect either. When we were having those protests here in Los Angeles, when I saw all those Mexicans protesting in the middle of the freeway, at first I thought they were fixing it. I'm like, why are we getting rid of these guys? They're working. What are we doing, man? Yeah, this show's taking a turn. I'm going to take you. It's going to be okay. We're going to talk about the things that matter, folks. Somalians are in the news. We saw that. We can. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. It's a fun time, For those of us that live under a rock, there are, theories going around that there's a fraud going on in Minnesota. There are these daycares that are taking money with no children inside the daycare. I don't know if it's true. I don't know if it's not. But here's the thing. I think I'm on the side of the Somalians. I got to be honest. I'm going to get out there and say it. In the age of the pedophile, isn't it a little refreshing to hear that children weren't somewhere? You know what I mean? To hear that there were no kids. It's thank God, we can finally breathe a little. We can finally do it, man. One guy's clapping in the back. Yeah, there we go. So a little about me. I'm Jewish. We have any Jews here tonight? Get up! No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. Don't do that. No. I'm Jewish, which I know none of you guys believe. You're like, I didn't know they made them that big, to be honest. I didn't know that was a size they came in. I didn't know. It's yeah, how do you think we got away with? The Germans didn't have nets big enough to get us, Got to catch them first. That's a part of the thing. They don't tell you. You're not going to get them all. You win some, you lose them. I didn't know the bear Jews running around with the bagels. I didn't know, It's fun. It's an interesting. But that's why I'm Jewish people collectively, we're kind of relieved when the Somalian thing happened because we're always just trying to not be the most hated ethnic minority, So when we heard that, we're like, all right, we get 2 weeks off, fellas. We'll see you back in 2 weeks. We're going to take some time off, Here's the thing about the J-Dogs, though. We stay alive because we entertain. We run entertainment. That's what we do. I got to be honest. We'll defraud the government too, but we'll give you a good movie out of it. We will. Like, I bet you there is a KKK rally in Alabama right now. Some guy in a hood's like, we gonna get rid of the Jews once and for all, the final solution. And some brave guy in the back like raises his hand and like, but sir, another season of Curb Your Enthusiasm just came out. And he's like, all right, we gonna reconvene in a month. In a month, but I do want to see what that Jewish guy gets upset about. It's funny when he gets mad, is it not? Yeah, Christians don't like us anymore. They're done with us. I can't even blame them. They used to love us, now they hate us. They're like, man, freaking, you guys are the synagogue of Satan. Synagogue of Satan. It's like, all right, I get it. You know what I mean? But like, if that's the case, you gotta give us 75% of your book back. We wrote the whole thing. The Bible, you took what we wrote and then slapped on 4 chapters about a magician at the end. Like, that's not, we didn't know you could do that. That's not fair. Not a fair fight, The other thing is they're like, you guys killed Jesus. And I'm like, yes, fucked up, wish that didn't happen. However, Jesus did die for our sins, right? He did. And if he didn't die, we wouldn't be saved. Someone had to do it. You're welcome. I don't know, like, it's not the nicest thing. I'm glad I get to go to heaven. I don't know about you. I don't know. Yeah, I'm actually only half Jewish, so you can stop hating me as much, yeah. I like to keep that to the end. My mother is actually German, which I think is the master race. I don't know. I think it is. It's a good combination. Half Jewish, half... Like, listen, I will... I have a good work ethic, but I will complain the entire time. That's my deal. Personally, it's funny I have the political views I do, considering that I live at home with my parents. That's another thing I kept from you. Anybody else here live at home with their parents? Here we got one loser up front. The rest of us living at home. It obviously... It takes a toll on your dating life, there's no doubt about that. Like, I don't know if there's any woman in here who put on her vision board that she would like to come home with me and lay down in my race car bed. I don't know if there's enough room for the both of us, to be honest. But here's the thing, I'm trying to figure the ladies out. It's not the easiest thing in the world. I think guys can agree on that, okay? Like, let me get this straight. A woman won't sleep with you if you live with your parents. But she will sleep with you if you live with your wife? Like, that does... What? What chapter of the book did I miss on that one, dude? Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. Everybody's into different stuff sexually. You gotta keep a fucking inventory. Like, I don't know why. I'm not a boob guy. I don't know what happened developmentally. So I talked to a sexual psychologist. And he asked me, he goes, well, did you breastfeed as an infant? And I go, no, I was a formula baby. And he goes, well, that explains it. Because when you're that little, the things keep you alive will often manifest as your sexual desires later in life, Yeah, and I go, that's interesting, Doc, but I do have one question. And he goes, what's that? And I go, well, did I suck on my mom's ass? Like, how does that? I love those. Those are, why do you think I haven't left? Yeah, when you're a broke man living at home, you got really 2 options, okay? Older women and gay men. And to be honest, I'm days away. I get one invite to the Abbey, and I am a power bottom from here on out, which I hear I would be good at. Anyway, I don't have experience, man. Don't look concerned. I like the older women, though. I like them a lot. There is a learning curve, though, with them that I was not at first aware of. Like, one night, I was with one, we were having sex, and she looks up at me and she goes, talk dirty to me. So I say something, and she's like all upset, and I go, what's wrong? And she goes, no, say it into my good ear. I'm like, I'm sorry, Barbara, I grabbed the hearing aid. I'm so sorry. Any porn fans in here? Anybody fuck with the pornography or just your boy? Yeah, okay. Just point at him. Anybody have a favorite category in here, or are we just gonna pretend we don't watch it? We're just remember, Jesus is watching, so it's time to be honest. Yeah, personally, I like international amateur. You gotta check it out. It's pretty fun. You guys are over here watching this high definition, top of the line. I'm over here supporting this third world porn. And listen, you don't have to call me a hero, but I'm something. There's this couple I follow. They're like this Turkish couple, like from Turkey. And they role play. And what they lack in acting ability, they make up for in enthusiasm, which as a fan of the art form, I really appreciate. Like there's one video, the husband like goes out in the street and like solicits the wife as a prostitute. They go back to the room, and then it gets so Turkish on you so quick. You gotta be ready. She's here, right? And she's like, take off your condom. And you saw in this guy's eyes, he forgot the script. He was like, I cannot. You are prostitute. Like, that's actually brilliant. Someone's clapping. I go, dude, I couldn't have written that jam sheet, and for that. Porn's not good, though. I think we can admit that. Like, honestly, I think one of the most destructive things men ever did was convince women that porn isn't cheating. Like, I have buddies who walk around like they're Mahatma Gandhi. They're like, I don't cheat on my girlfriend. I'm like, you got 16 tabs open, right? What are you talking about? Maybe it's not cheating, but it's something. It's something. If I'm dating someone and I get a hand job, I'm the worst guy ever. But like, you've seen 73 pussies today, and you're like, I'm a fucking saint. You're like, no, you're not. No, you're not. You're not anybody. Couples are gonna be so mad. Guys are gonna come up to me after this. I'm like, hey man, I know you're right, but shut the fuck up, dude. Shut the fuck up, man. You try doing the same thing for the rest. I'm not being cynical, folks. Are we getting sick of British people yet, or do we still have to pretend to like these guys? I'm getting... Hey, smashing! Fuck off. I don't give a shit about your pompous ass. There is one British guy that I do love, I gotta be honest. Action star Jason Statham. He's great. He's a fun... I think he kind of does the same role every time. I think he has more range than we give him credit for. You know, like, I think it's time he does a progressive film. Right? Like, think about if Jason Statham was struggling with his gender identity and now he was calling himself Jason Theythem. I think that would be cool. All right, the first scene, he's just beating people, just, you know, and they're all down, and then he's just sitting there like, I don't know who I am anymore. You ever feel like maybe like you're born in the wrong body or something? And it's like the cut scene of like lipstick, wig, dress, high heels, and he's like walking down the street, and it's like, this Pride Month, action star Jason Statham is Jason Theythem. And he like walks in to a building, and there's a security guard who's like, good morning, sir. And he's like, well, you just saying me? Did you just misgender? And then he grabs him, you know, and he's like, listen here, bub. Either you start calling me a woman like I asked, or I'm gonna have to beat a man. And that's the end of the thing. As you can tell, it's really hard for me to stay employed. I don't know if we knew that. It's really difficult. There's one story I want to tell you guys where I almost got murdered by the rapper Nelly and his 4 gigantic bodyguards. I was working an event at the Superbowl. There was a concert, right? They were doing the whole thing. I'm working back. I go, let me just go take a nap in one of the things backstage. Time I wake up, job's done, whatever. I'm pulling on doors. Finally, I get into this room. It's like this beautiful room. It's got all this food. I found out later it was Nelly's green room. I don't know what happened. I ate everything. I ate 2 pizzas, 76 wings. As I'm polishing off the last wing, Nelly and his gigantic bodyguards walk in, and they're like, what the fuck? 2 of them pick me up, and I'm like, it's getting hot in here. I didn't know what to say, and I will never forget this as long as I live. As I'm pinned up there, this gigantic bodyguard is looking at the table of food that I had just decimated, and I'll never forget this. He goes, oh, come on, man, not the lemon pepper. I'll never forget that. You guys have been great. Give it up for yourselves.